Hey guys, welcome back to the Guru School channel and myself Kushbu welcoming you back in our channel with some new thoughts. So guys, आज मैं आपको लेके जाने वाली हूँ एक ऐसे आर्ट फेसेस के टूर पे जो कि आप अपने डेली बेसिस में यूज कर सकते हैं। डेली बेसिस पे हम कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स यूज करते हैं जो कि हम यूजुअली हिंदी में ज्यादातर बोलते हैं, बट आई एम हियर टू गिव यू सम फ्रेजेस ऑफ कोर्स कि आप हर बार कोई वोकैबुलरी ढूंढते हैं। सबको ज्यादा इंग्लिश सबको आती है, सबको पता है कैसे टेंसेस यूज करने हैं एग्जैक्टली, बट वोकैबुलरी का बहुत प्रॉब्लम होता है। हमारे सारे कॉमन वर्ड्स रहते हैं जिसकी वजह से हमारी जो इंग्लिश है ना बहुत हाई फाई नहीं लगती है या कुछ भी सिचुएशंस क्रिएट हो जाती हैं। बट आई एम हियर टू हेल्प यू आउट टू गिव यू सम न्यू वोकैबुलरी, ईदर इट कुड बी योर वर्ड्स और फ्रेजेस। सो आज हम ऐसे आर्ट फ्रेजेस के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं जो कि आपकी लाइफ में बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकते हैं और जिसको यूज करने के बाद आप एक काफी अच्छे लेवल पे आप अपने को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हो, आप डे टू डे लाइफ में आप यूज कर सकते हो। आज मैं 8 फ्रेजेस लेकर आई हूँ। डेफिनेटली आई एम गोना वेलकम बैक अगेन and in a new presentation with more new vocabularies, because I totally agree with you, vocabulary might changes all the time or it may change the standard of the living, right? Because I personally think that it has also changed my personal level of standard of living, because whenever I use English or whenever I use a new word of vocabulary, they might be like, whoa, great. Maybe they do not represent in front of me, but I personally feel that whenever someone is talking in front of me, a new word, definitely I feel like, wow, that's something new I have heard. So I just go back to my home and I always keep that word in my mind and always research about it. That's what I'm going to share it with you. That's my trick to get to know new words. Similarly, I just want the same things from you. Same kinds of efforts, you can also go ahead and do the same. Whenever you heard any kind of new word, I know it's really hard to carry pen and paper every time, but yes, you always have your cell phones with you. You can always note that particular new word in your notepad and then you can go back to your home and research about it and try to use that same word in your daily vocabularies. Because whenever you use the new word in your vocabulary, you will feel so amazed and people will definitely gonna eager to talk to you. So before sitting in the car and going to the 8 phases of tour, I want you to go ahead and please subscribe to our channel so that you can go ahead and you will be getting new updates about the new presentations. To get the new updates, you have to press the bell icon which is just next to the subscribe button. I'm sure you must have subscribed it, and those who are just new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe the same. And of course, if you like the video, you have to give me a thumbs up because I think I deserve it. Now let's go to the tour of our 8 phrases. The very first phrase which I'm gonna go ahead and use here is my way or highway. I'm so sure कि आप लोगों में से काफी लोगों ने इस फ्रेज को सुना होगा, my way or highway. इसका मतलब ये है कि या तो जैसा मैं चाहती हूँ वैसा करो या फिर कट लो यहाँ से। कहते हैं ना कि या तो जैसे मैं कह रही हूँ वैसे गाड़ी चलाओ वरना अपना रास्ता अलग नापो। वही वाली सिचुएशन है, इधर इट्स माई वे और हाईवे। इसके एग्जाम्पल्स मैं आपको देती हूँ। जैसे कि आपका बॉस आपको कहता है कि या तो इस प्रोजेक्ट को करो या फिर चलो बाय बाय। सो इट कुड बी लाइक, buddy, you have to do this project because it's my way or a highway. Either you will do it or take your different way. Alright? I know we have a bossy nature and we see the bossy nature in our friends as well. So we can simply say, you know what, my friend has a kind of a nature which is my way or highway. I'm just irritated with that person. Or simply you can also use this that, I really love my boyfriend, but still I'm just get a kind of irritated with his attitude of my way or highway. Isn't it possible? Most of you are going with the same situation, but I am not. But yes, we can go ahead and use these kind of phrases, and you can also use these phrases. And of course, you know what I'm going to say next. Of course, yes, you have to make the sentences with the same word, with the same phrases, and drop that comment in the comment box. I will be go ahead and reading it. Definitely, I'm gonna remark on it. Please go ahead and make some sentences because I know you guys are eager to make that. So if you think that you want to replace this phrase with another phrase, then you can use take it or leave it, or this is the end of the story. Like end of the story is the new phrase which you can use instead of my way or highway. So here I have completed the first phrase. Let's move to the next phrase. हमारा second phrase है cloud nine. Of course आपको पता चल ही रहा होगा, हमने बहुत बार बोला है, you know what, उसको ये चीज मिल गई ना वो सातवां आसमान पे उड़ जाएगी. But इंग्लिश में इसका फ्रेज हो जाता है cloud nine. Sorry for the mistake, but it's cloud nine. Example, she has got that job, now she must be on cloud nine. Isn't it? Or Rahul was on cloud nine after he got yes from her girlfriend that she's gonna marry with him. If you want more examples, then the team was on cloud nine after winning the championship. अगर आप इन फ्रेज को रिप्लेस करना चाहते हो तो आप यूज कर सकते हो heads in the clouds, seventh heaven और on the top of the world. ये फ्रेजेस भी आप यूज कर सकते हो cloud nine के साथ साथ, like इसके synonyms हैं. I'm also trying to share the synonyms of the phrases which I'm sharing it with you, so that it's not about rectification all the time. You have few words which you can use at the same place. Of course, you know what I'm gonna say next. Please go ahead and make some sentences and definitely drop that in the comment box so that I could be on the cloud nine to read your comments, and definitely I'll be eager to remark it. Now let's move to our third phrase. Our third phrase is tongue in cheeks. Tongue in cheeks का मतलब है कि कुछ अपनी फनी बातों को इस तरीके से कहना कि वो सीरियस लगे. जैसे कि सबसे पहले एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको देती हूँ, जैसे कि मेरा फ्रेंड मुझसे कहता है कि और बताते जॉब कैसे चल रही है. तो मैं सिंपली उसको बोलती हूँ मेरी तो जॉब बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग चल रही है एंड हफ्ते के 7 दिन मुझे काम करना पड़ता है, बिना ब्रेक के काम करना पड़ता है, बहुत ही अच्छी चल रही है, आई एम एंजॉयिंग इट. सीरियसली? तो मेरा फ्रेंड डेफिनेटली मुझसे बोलने वाला है टंग इन चीक्स, इजंट इट? एंड डेफिनेटली आई वुड से ऑफ कोर्स इट्स टंग इन चीक्स, बिकॉज हु वर्क्स फॉर 7 days in a week? I don't work. I work 6 days in a week with 1 hour of a break. Of course, isn't it? So, similarly, you can also go ahead and use the phrase which is tongue in cheeks. Suppose, if you want more examples, I can give it to you. It could be like, the movie was tongue in cheeks about how the media overhypes the news. Of course, किस तरीके से मीडिया बातों को उछालती है, इस पर वो पूरी मूवी थी. Of course, मैं मजाक करते हैं, isn't it? So simply go ahead and you can use the same phrase in whenever you are going to make any kind of serious joke. You can use the same phrase. Or if you want to replace this phrase with a different word, it could be cheeky. It's a cheeky rock. Please don't do this. I'm not liking it. Simple. So please go ahead and make some sentences and drop in the comment box so that I could read it. And don't make it tongue in cheeks. Now the fourth word is mover and shaker. Mover and shaker, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna move it or I'm gonna shake it. It doesn't like that. Mover और shaker का मतलब है जो लोग मतलब बहुत बड़ी पोजीशन पे होते हैं या बेसिकली अपने पावर दिखाने के लिए यूज होता है. जैसे कि he is a mover and shaker as he know a lot of people in powerful positions. और कुछ बच्चे होते हैं ना जो बड़ी बड़ी फेंकते हैं, जैसे कि I can get an admission in very good college as my dad is a mover and shaker. He knows a lot of people. Isn't that? So mover and shakers basically उसके लिए यूज होता है अपनी पावर पोजीशंस को दिखाने के लिए. So आप डेफिनेटली उसको भी यूज कर सकते हो जो तुम्हें लगता है कि काफी ज्यादा अपनी पावर का फायदा उठाते हैं. So simply you can say he is a mover and shaker. He uses a lot of it. अपनी पोजीशन का काफी फायदा उठाता है. और अगर आपको इस फ्रेज को रिप्लेस करना है, मूवर एंड शेकर को रिप्लेस करना है, तो आप उसके लिए यूज कर सकते हो बिग गन और प्रोमिनेंट. ही इज अ प्रोमिनेंट पर्सन. सिंपल. And of course, my next statement definitely again gonna be make the sentences and drop them into the comment box so that I could read it and I can see how much mover and shaker you are. Right? Now let's move to our fifth phrase, which is face the music. Isn't it like that कि आपने कहीं पे स्पीकर चला के रख दिया और उसमें गाने चल रहे हैं, आप उसको ऐसे करके फेस कर रहे हो. ये वो नहीं चीज है। ओके, सो फेस द म्यूजिक का मतलब है कि जो आपने किया है अब आपको इसका नतीजा देखना पड़ेगा। You have to see the bad consequences or you have to see the consequences whatever you have done. कहता है ना कि अब तुझे इसका नतीजा भुगतना पड़ेगा। So नतीजा भुगतना is English में कहते हैं you have to face the music for whatever you have done. Just like teacher could be say that, you know, I can see whatever you have done in the paper, in the exams. Now you have to face the music at the time of results. Oh my God. Right? Similarly, you can simply say that particular student has cheated in the exam. Now he has to face the music. यानी कि अब उसको नतीजा भुगतना पड़ेगा. Or simply you can say that particular person has done wrong with that girl. Now he has to face the music. Very simple. You can use these kinds of statements, like you can use these kinds of phrases in your statements. और अगर इसकी जगह पे आपको कुछ यूज करना है तो आप बोल सकते हो you have to face the facts or you have to face up to it or you can say that he has to bite the bullet. Simple. These are the phrases. इनके कोई एग्जैक्ट मतलब नहीं होते हैं बट ये phrases होते हैं, कहते हैं ना मुहावरे. So these are those kinds of phrases which you can simply use in your statements. Of course, now you have to go ahead and make the sentences, drop them into the comment box. Now my next sentence, I would say next phrase is, which is sixth phrase, is dime a dozen. Dime a dozen का मतलब ये है कि जो कि बहुत ही कॉमन है और बहुत ही frequently available हो जाता है, बहुत easily मिल जाता है. Just like stuffed toys are dime a dozen. These are available everywhere, right? Or you can simply say writers like these are dime a dozen. बहुत सारे common examples हैं. Similarly, you can say nowadays gymming is dime a dozen. Gymming is very common nowadays. So similarly, you can say gymming is dime a dozen. Like whenever you're having a conversation, a healthy conversation, then you can use these kind of phrases to make your standard here, isn't it? Of course, whenever I'm speaking, you can also feel this, like these aura. I could say this is the aura whenever you say good vocabulary. I know that vocabulary cannot make a good person, but of course जिससे आप बात करते हो उस पर आपको impression तो अच्छा पड़ता है ना. And of course everyone knows that first impression is going to be last impression. I don't want my students will have a bad bad impression whomsoever they are going to meet. Whenever you are meeting with someone, make sure you create a very good impression. And if I can help you in this, definitely I'm going to help you. Now, please go ahead and make some sentences on the same word, which is dime a dozen. And if you want if you want a synonym of the same phrases, आप use कर सकते हो commonplace. Commonplace आप use कर सकते हो just like आप dime a dozen को replace करने के लिए, it's a synonym. So you can go ahead with that. Now let's move to our seventh phrase. The seventh phrase is goody two shoes. Goody two shoes का मतलब ये है कि वो पर्सन जो कि बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छा है, बहुत ही नाइस एक्ट करता है, हर रूल्स को बहुत ही परफेक्टली फॉलो करता है, उसको हम यूज करते हैं मीठा मीठा बनना, यानी कि goody two shoes. अब इसको हम कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि she was goody two shoes when she was in school, but when she went to the college, she is a rebel now. और इसके अलावा आप क्या यूज कर सकते हो, you know what, Riya is a goody two shoes. She always sits in the front desk of the class and she always answers of all the questions. And after that, she always, talk to everyone very sweetly. So she's a goody two shoes. Isn't it very beautiful phrase to admire someone? She's goody two shoes. Very good. और इसके अलावा अगर आपको रिप्लेस करना है goody two shoes को, तो आप यूज कर सकते हो prudish और stuffy. That she's a very stuffy person. Simple. So go ahead, make some sentences and drop them into the comment box right now so that you will not miss it. Now, the last phrase which I'm gonna go ahead and tell about is hard nut to crack. हार्ड नट टू क्रैक का मतलब होता है यानी कि जिसको ऐसे सिचुएशन या ऐसा पर्सन जिसके साथ डील करना बहुत ही ज्यादा मुश्किल है या जिसको क्रैक करना बहुत ही मुश्किल है। बेसिकली जैसे कि मैं आपको एग्जांपल देती हूँ दैट राहुल वाज फॉलोइंग जिम फ्रॉम पास्ट 2 years बट नाउ ही इज थिंकिंग दैट शी इज हार्ड नट टू क्रैक। नाइस एग्जांपल, राइट? आई डोंट नो हाउ आई गेट दिस। Similarly, the same examples is this problem is hard nut to crack. I have been trying for past 2 hours. Like मैं last 2 घंटे से इस problem को solve करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ, but ये हो ही नहीं रहा है. So you can go ahead and use this kind of phrases whenever you are going to deal with those kind of situations which are hard to crack. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन है जो कि बहुत ही ज्यादा डील करने के लिए मुश्किल है, तो आप सिंपली यूज कर सकते हो हार्ड नट टू क्रैक और टफ नट टू क्रैक। आप सिंपली इसको यूज कर सकते हो। और इसके अलावा अगर आपको कोई वर्ड यूज करना है टू रिप्लेस हार्ड नट टू क्रैक और टफ नट टू क्रैक, तो आप यूज कर सकते हो टफ कुकी। सिंपल, isn't it? So go ahead and make the sentences and drop those in the comment box sections so that I can go ahead and remark each and everything, and I can go ahead and feel amazed to see those kind of sentences whatever you make. So that's it for this presentation. Hope you liked it and hope you found it worthy. That's it for this presentation, and I'll be seeing you in the next presentation with more new vocabulary words and something new for you. Till then, take care of yourself and please happy learning.